All right, good morning, guys. I'm actually up, getting ready to go to the gym. I just wanted to give you guys a message. Remember, in order to reach your goal, you have to invest in yourself. And in order to invest in yourself, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can accomplish the goal. Because if you don't believe that you're going to accomplish that goal, guess what? Investing in yourself is out of the equation. So, guys, make sure you take the time to believe in yourself. And that's what this week's video is going to focus on. So remember, guys, subscribe, share, and enjoy.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you watch this video, just make it apply. I'm hoping you guys are having a wonderful week. And hey, you already know, if you need anything, you can hit me up on Instagram. It's Rashad King 2017. It's going to be a link in the description that you can click on, and it will take you straight to my page. All right, guys, so let's talk about this topic. Once again, we're talking about investing. In order for you to reach your goal, it's all about investing. This month videos have focused on investing, how you can invest, ways to help you to invest in your goals. But now we're taking it back. And, before you can even use those techniques, we have to go back to the core of diving deep in what it is that, you actually want. And so first, let's understand goals. Where do a goal come from? A goal, my dog is in the background. He's just running around. So a goal is being driven. It's coming from either a want or a need that you had. That's where your goal is coming from. So you just when you decided that, hey, I want to do this thing, or I would like to do this thing, it stemmed from either a need or a want. Maybe it's a need because you had a doctor's appointment and your doctor told you that, you had to lose 20 pounds because you are defined as obese. Or maybe they were saying you have to lose 20 pounds in order for them to do a surgery. And so that's a need. That's something that's a requirement that you have to do now. Or maybe it's a want where you're getting married next year and you want to go ahead and drop 20 to 50 pounds before the wedding because it's a dress that you really want to fit in. Or guys, maybe it's a suit or a shirt or something that you really want to pull off, so you want to lose that weight. Or maybe you want to buff up and get some arms and stuff looking good up in one of those shirts. So whatever it is, everything is being stemmed from that want or need. Now, since we have that in mind, keep in mind that when you created that goal, it's not saying that you had confidence at that time. It's not saying that you had high self-esteem. It's not saying that you even had hopes. So that goal was just purely created because of a want or need. And that's why majority of the time it's so easy for us to create a goal and then not accomplish that goal because it's strictly driven from a want or need. Because now the next step is actually putting this thing in place and actually going after this goal so that we can reach it. And some people don't go to that next step. It's all just in the mind. This is what I want. I identified the problem. I identified what I want to change in my life, but I haven't taken the next step to actually, start the process of accomplishing this thing. And so when we are stuck in, of course, in that stage of just, creating the goal from that want or need, is pretty much just that dream space. You know what you want, you're dreaming about it, you're desiring that change, but you're not doing anything to get to that change. And so the way that you get to that change from creating that goal to accomplishing your goal, investing in yourself is the middle. Is you have to invest in yourself. That's how you're going to actually fit that puzzle together. I have my goal, I have the goal accomplished, and investing is that glue that is bringing everything together and now making it stick, and it's making everything aligned. So you have to invest. And so now we have to go back and say, okay, well, why is it that people don't invest? If this is something that you need or something that you want, and it's really important to you, then why is it that you don't invest in what it is that you want? And it's a couple of reasons of why we don't invest, especially when it comes to a gym goal. It really depends on the goal. But in the situation that I use, both of them are gym goals, whether you're trying to lose weight because it's a requirement from a medical professional, or you're trying to lose weight because it's something that you want to do, like getting married and just fitting the dress. Maybe the person is having confidence issues. If someone is able to get in your mind and you have something stuck in your mind on repeat because of something that happened in childhood or whenever it happened, then that can prevent you from doing a lot of things. One of the examples that I always have used on my channel is me growing up. Is so many issues that I had to face. It was dysfunction everywhere. I'm telling you, there was so much dysfunction. But one of the main things was dealing with dyslexia. Dyslexia had so many negative effects on me. I would go to school, get teased all the time from different kids because I couldn't read. It was very hard for me to read at the time, and I wasn't up to speed according to my grade. And so it was a lot of things that came from that. And then, it was even more tragic when I would go home, and now I'm getting teased from my brothers and sisters, and I'm from a huge family. So now I'm getting teased from my brothers and sisters. The only person that I really had on my side at the time was my twin brother and my mother. But outside of that, it was just so much teasing. So I say that to say this, and then I'm going to add on that, teachers. Every teacher, man, I wish they would pay teachers more, because everyone is not meant to teach. Some people, they do not have a heart for it, and they don't have the patience for it when dealing with a kid that need help. Some of your teachers that's in that position that's really not supposed to be teaching, their ideal kid is to have every kid that's smart, that know what it is that they're doing, that they don't have to do any extra work, that all they have to do is just teach a lesson and bam, it's done. Not realizing that each kid is different, and you might have to teach something 3 different ways or 10 different ways, because every kid is going to process what you're saying differently. Not everybody get that. So all of that to say that, all of the things that happened, it built the fear inside of me. It built fears. It built trauma. And it started to make me second guess myself. So of course, the first thing I did was, I broke down to the point that I wouldn't read in class. I didn't want to read. If somebody tried to make me read, I would go into a major behavior that I didn't have to read. And I didn't even want to do schoolwork or anything like that at the time, because I didn't want to turn the paper in and then the teacher say, how did you get this answer? That's stupid, that's dumb. So, you build those fears inside of you. Now, Imagine if I would have let those fears overtake me, even in adulthood. If that was the case, I would have never went to college. I would have never got my 2 master's degrees, if I would have allowed those fears. But it was it was a period of time that I allowed those fears to overtake me, that I didn't have any confidence when it came to reading. And so it's, how do you get over that hurdle of getting confidence so that you can remove the fear, build the confidence, and then reach your goal? The way you get it is by investing in yourself. My mom invested in me by getting a speech therapist that will help me to break down the words and stop twisting words so that I can actually read at the level that I'm supposed to read at. So that was part of the investing. And then the other investing for me, it was to participate in those sessions. It's to participate every single time in those sessions so that I can build my confidence up. And then little do you know, years later, now I feel confident reading in classes. Now I feel confident enough that, I'm signing up for college and I'm actually exceeding in college. So that's what it is that you have to do. If you have fears that is preventing you from doing something and you don't have the confidence that you should have, then you have to ask yourself, how do you build it? How do you build that confidence back up so that you can do the thing that you need to do? And half of the things are easy. If your fear of going to the gym is you just don't know what to do, and you don't want to be that guy or girl in the gym that everyone is looking at like, what are you doing? Then easy. Get on people YouTube pages. So many YouTube pages of teaching you how to lift weights, how to do different exercises. There is so much research out there. You have different websites, different YouTube channels, different Instagram channels, different Facebooks, different Facebook groups. There's so much stuff about fitness and nutrition that, you really can't use that as an excuse. Is download that free information so that you can build your confidence, so that you can go into a setting like the gym and feel confident about it. If you think your weight is a problem, then you have to build your confidence to the point that you are loving yourself. Watch my videos on self-love, self-acceptance, self-worth, self-respect. Watch those videos. In every last one of those videos, if you look in the description, I have exercises for you to do each week so that you can build that confidence up, so that you can build that self-esteem up, and eventually get over those hurdles so that you can start getting that self-love and everything else that you need. So whatever you feel that hurdle is, you really need to get over that hurdle, because the reason why we don't invest in ourselves is because we don't believe in ourselves. And so you have to find out what that fear is that is stopping you from believing in yourself. Majority of the time, it's always something that we can get over. It's always something that happened to us in the past, and we just have it replaying in our mind, and we feel as if this thing will always defeat us. But it's easy to get over a fear, and the way you get over that fear is by pressing forward. Whatever it is that you just feel that is going to stop you, press forward regardless of how you feel, so that you can start investing in yourself and reach your goal. I'm telling you guys, investing is so important. And if you can't invest in yourself, you will never be able to reach your goal. So just notes again, a goal is simply just a need or a want. So that's not everything that you need in order for it to be accomplished. It's just a need or a want. You have to believe in yourself so that you can make that need or that want exceed by putting investing in there, so that you can invest, so that you can actually reach that goal. All right, guys, you already know, if you have any questions, any concerns, you can reach out to me on Instagram. All right, have a good week.